Technology will really help me in my career path. Nowadays, technology is everywhere, and if we're getting more practice with it in school, then you'll be much more prepared for when you go off to another job.
Within education, there's been a standard for probably the past 200x years in which the teacher was the master of content.
The image is the same. Students sitting in rows facing forward, a chalkboard at the front of the room.
Students were recipients of that knowledge. Teachers were the learned masters.
And really recently, that's been the biggest change, is things are changing now. We're no longer in that ancient model.
With that becomes a pedagogical shift where the teachers are not necessarily the masters in their classroom. They become the managers of the learning, and the students actually are in charge of the learning process.
Pajaro Valley Unified was going out for a bond with the community, and part of the bond was for technology implementation. So when the bond was voted on by the community and we ended up receiving a portion of that bond for technology, we decided it was important to get together a group of stakeholders to help determine what is the best use of these funds and how should we use them in the classroom for technology implementation. And these were teachers, these were administrators, these were classified staff, people that knew about the classroom, were in the trenches and saw what was not in the classroom that they actually needed to help improve instruction. And this group came together, we called it the ITAC group, the Instructional Technology Advisory Committee. We had the opportunity for people to make informed decisions, and we ended up coming up with 3 devices to put in the classrooms. We were all very excited about the 3 that were chosen. One was a TV display, a large enough TV display so students in the very back of the room could still see all of the instruction that was happening. We also chose a document camera so that teachers could display objects up on that TV. And we also implemented a audio amplification system.
What period is I in?
And actually I call it audio distribution system because it didn't just increase the volume of the audio, but actually made it so the students in the back of the room could hear, yet not blast the kids in the front.
The students don't come to 3rd grade naturally being a public speaker. Most of them are shy. They haven't really gotten up in front of their peers and spoken before. And so having the microphone, giving them an audience, and then having the audience in turn be practicing their listening skills because they can all hear now. Everyone's on task. It's really preparing them to be great public speakers and allowing them to have that forum.
We have so many English learners at Watsonville High School, and we know that if you can hear words clearly, you're able to reproduce them, you're able to decipher what they are. When it comes to the audio systems, the students were key to getting the teachers to use them. Teachers kept saying, I can handle my class. My voice is fine, everyone can hear me, I don't need it for management. And then when the students were saying, but I can hear you better,
makes learning more fun.
It really changes the tone in the classroom because the teacher's no longer trying to speak over 35 kids. They can speak in a calm, normal voice and all the students can hear them. Makes it a much calmer, easier place to learn.
We're hoping that teachers will change the way they teach, that they will become more inclusive of a variety of learners and to involve students in a process of learning that makes them co-creators of knowledge.
The purpose of this project was to increase student achievement and to use tools that increase the engagement in the classroom.
Technology is not the focus, it is a tool to help achieve that goal.
Everything like in the real world has to do with technology. When I grow up, I want to be either a clinical psychologist or I want to go into social work.
Soccer player or a doctor.
We have students in elementary, middle, and high school, and the careers that they are going to have in the future haven't even been created.
They have no idea what they are. By exposing students now to the technology that's available now,
we are confident that the technology that we have, that we are using with them, will prepare them for those jobs that they will have in the future.